Alright, so normally when I'm filming videos I use a webcam. Just a webcam hooked up to my Surface. I put my Surface on my thingy over here, run a long USB cable and set the tripod up wherever I can. I've got two screens. And that's all well and good, but the camera, although it says it's 1080p, isn't really a high megapixel, just like 5 or 6. It's pretty dodgy looking. You can always tell when I've switched between my mobile phones, because this is a Lumia 930. It has a 20 megapixel camera in it, and I'm using my my Microsoft Lumia 950 right now. That's got a 23 megapixel camera, but I figure this could be a good main camera. I don't want to use this one because, well, it's my phone, whereas this is my old phone. And you can tell it's my old phone because it's got a cracked screen. But it still works, the camera still works great. The lens is still pretty clean, so it'll do a good enough job, and I can insert a headset in here or something like a microphone to do remote microphone work. Wow, word fail. So I'm just going to make a small stand for this, so I can put it in the tripod and use it in a little more portable fashion. Just got some scrap ply here. Yes, you get the whole creative process. This I'll have to hook onto it, but that should be fine because I'll just drill a little hole or something and tap that in. That won't be a big problem. And I'm not too worried about this phone getting dropped, so whatever. But basically, I'm thinking this. I'm gonna basically go with a U-shape, very thin U-shape, slightly thicker than the phone, so the phone fits in. Gonna cut me up basically two of those so I can see the screen on one side. So if I was to draw the side, it'd be U-shape like this, U-shape like this, with a base and a small piece on the side to hold it in. The phone would drop in and sit in there like that. Doesn't even have to sit on the bottom, to be honest. Just sit in there so that there's room for the plug. So that's the, the start button. All the buttons are about at the top, like the camera button, power button, and the volume button, which is a tilt switch. So yeah, then I'll be able to use the whole screen, see the whole screen, as well as have a plug-in for an audio. So I'm just going to use some scrap here, slice and dice it, just to fit this phone with the barest edge covering these, because it's important to know that if I am going to use this onboard microphones, they are here. So there's a tiny little dot just there. You can just see it. They are there, and I think, yeah, there's another one just there. Ooh, not that you can see it. I'll turn the light on this. See how that works. There we go. There, that little one there. So there and there. And of course it's the camera, and I want to have access to the flash. So the cover should just come down here like this, and down here like this. I might have to just do a little cutout in the U for that, or maybe even just finish it at this height on this side, and go a little higher on this side. But we'll see. So I'll play around a bit and I'll show you in a sec. So you can probably already see the quality difference in the camera. It's just a little bit more grainy. Its autofocus is terrible. Depth of field is terrible. A bunch of things about it are terrible. The mess in my shed is terrible. But ultimately, that's okay because it's my shed. I'm the one who has to put up with it. So I'm just going to go chop it on that line there. Is it even in here? This is its case. Nope, it's not even in the case. Thing is though, I've seen it recently. The next most obvious place, free floating. Okay, so let's go down here. It needs to be about 11 mil. We've got some 12 mil ply floating about. This isn't 12 mil ply. This is like 15 mil ply. probably 16mm, 15, 16mm, something like that. Not that it's ever consistent. So all we need is some 12mm. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one full roll. So that's good. Now the phone to sit neatly between these things. Ah, classic mistake already made. Made it as wide as the phone, not wider. See? Dumb mistake number one. Where am I going to glue on the ends? So, oh no, I can just strap around the end. No, that's not that dumb. Don't worry. It was dumb, but it wasn't as dumb as I thought. And now I need to make the windows. I had a scroll saw. I have a jigsaw. Maybe I'll use that. It's going to go on the inside here. Check how that fits over our phone. Let's turn it on so we can see all of the screen there. That's good. Can't see the start button, but that's okay. I'll probably chop these down. Like I said, I'm not just stressed about how it fits though. See, that covers some of the screen. So back over here. So, on this side, that's where the port is, so we need to go below that. On this side we need to go below that. Okay, so that should be a quick chop. Chop chop. Things. There we go. That'll work. That'll do, Bubby. That'll do. Okay, so now we got our short sides. So now really all we need to do is glue this up. Isn't that right, Bubs? Just need to glue it up. Because that'll go in there. This will go in here. And then we'll have access to the mic. And the mic, yes. And all we need to do is put some little bumpers on here. Is that right? Yeah. We're going to sand that one a little tighter so it sits in nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to put an end on each end. End on so it doesn't slide out the sides. And I'm home and hosed. You want to touch the screen, don't you? Who's in here? Hello. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, Papa. Yeah. Should we go back to bed now? I'm going to use the Tight Bond 2. Why? Because it dries quicker than my other cheap CA glue. Or I could just use some quick clamps. I like these little ones. They actually exert quite a lot of pressure for something so small. And they're easy to get on and off. And they're normally really, really cheap. And there's one thing I am, and I love, and that's cheap. Just going to mush that glue around. I'm not really worried about it making a mess or anything because, well, let's be honest, it's the cheap ass jig to hold a phone. Yeah, we just better line those up. It'll do. Just need to scrap across this side. Scrap across this side. Ooh, blob. Blob. Squeezy. Squeezy. And only on this side. Surely I have another little offcut of something around here. Just something crappy. Oh! Aha! Small crappy offcut. Perfect width. Look at this. It was on the floor. Look at this. It's like I knew I would need this. Charging the phone if I'm using it at the same time. Because I'll probably just run a USB charger on it. More small ones. Bought a pack of like 14 or something of these for like a couple of bucks. Very useful. There we go. Camera, phone holder, camera thingy for thinging in my thingy.
They already have our passports and our, you know, all of that. So, I'm like, okay.
Point front towards enemy. Woo!
Did you find your?
Oh, anyway, we can now compare side-by-side qualities, and then horror lighting. I think it's funny. Just champions. So much orange on my desk.
Are you not recording now?
Oh, I am on that one. That's my wife over there.
Wow.
She's just dreaming.